You won't believe the greed of this HOA. They actually built 72 rental cabins right on my protected Hawaiian wetlands, and they thought I couldn't stop them, but nature itself rose up with fury and gave me the sweetest revenge I could ever imagine. So here is how it all happened. My family has owned these wetlands for generations. It's sacred, ground with rare plants and birds. The law even designates it as a conservation zone. But that didn't stop the HOA. They saw dollar signs and pushed ahead with their scheme building vacation cabins and trying to bully me out. They said my deed was outdated and threatened to bury me in lawsuits while raking in cash from tourists. I fought them with paperwork, with lawyers, with every official channel, but the wheels of justice turned slow. Meanwhile, they kept bragging about their new profits, acting like the land was theirs, but what they didn't understand is that wetlands have their own rules. You block the natural flow of water, and sooner or later, the island fights back. One season of heavy rain turned into weeks of storms, and I watched as the cabins started sinking, foundations cracking, floors buckling, pools of muddy water swallowing everything up. The HOA tried pumping it out, but the more they fought, the worse it got. Insects invaded the cabins, mold grew on the walls. The wildlife they ignored came flooding back in flocks and swarms until tourists stopped coming. By the end of the year, most of the cabins were half collapsed, and the county finally stepped in, condemning the entire development, forcing the HOA to pay millions in fines for building on protected land while my deed and conservation rights were upheld. The wetlands restored themselves, reclaiming every inch. The best part was watching Karen, the HOA president who led the whole scam, trying to explain to furious homeowners why their investments were literally rotting into the swamp. Now I walk those wetlands with pride, knowing my ancestors' land is safe and every single greedy cabin is gone. If you love seeing HOA arrogance destroyed by karma, make sure you smash that subscribe button, because trust me, the next story I've got is even wilder and you won't want to miss it.